When we come across slope calculation, there are quite a few possibilities about the values. But the nature of values can be classified to be 2 to 3 or 4 values. So we are looking at 4 classification or 4 categorization of those values. It's my own categorization. It's so that you guys understand things better and you have a better knowledge and interpretation of a given graph. So let's start with the first classification, case positive slope. So each of these cases I have taken up examples. I'm going to explain with those examples. So if we have a slope of 5 unit, not 4 unit, 5 unit, it means for every 1 unit change, that is increase along the x-axis, there would be 5 unit increase along the y-axis. What does that mean? So let's consider a point A to begin with. The projection of this point onto x-axis and y-axis is this. So that's your AX and that's your AY. So if there is increase of 1 unit along the x-axis, means what? AX to AX plus 1. If we need a slope of 5 unit, I need to increase here by 5 unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be AY plus 5. The point wherein this two set of values meet is over here, and the line would be this. This is the slope of the this is a line with the slope 5 unit. This is a slope of 5 unit. This is point P. So this is your positive slope. Okay, that's it. So for every 1 unit along the x-axis, there is increase of y-axis by a unit of 5. Right? And this set of lines, dotted lines, are your projection. So in this case, this is projection of point B onto x-axis. Okay. Now let's look into case 2, wherein we have negative slope. So if we have a slope of minus 4 unit, it means for every 1 unit change or increase along the x-axis, there would be 4 unit decrease in the y-axis. So what does this mean graphically? Say you have a point A. So let's project it onto our x and y axis. So that's your projection. So that would be your AX and this would be your AY. So a change in 1 unit along the x-axis is AX plus 1. And decrease of 4 unit means 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is AY minus 4. The point wherein both meet is where the second point lies, and this is a line with slope minus 4. So if we increase this by 1 unit, there would be decrease over here by 4 unit. This is your change along the x-axis, this is your change along the y-axis. Delta x is 1 over here, 1 over here, delta y is 5 over here, and delta y is negative 4 over here. So this has a slope of minus 4, and this is your projection of point P onto x and y. Okay, please understand this language as well. Projection of point A onto x, projection of point B onto x, projection of point B onto y, and point A onto y. Now the third case, zero slope. So I won't even read that, I'll just explain it. Say we have a point and that's AX. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, AX plus 4. And if you look at zero slope, the change in y would be 0. That's why it's called as zero slope. How much ever you go back and forth, right? This entire slope is set to be 0 because there won't be change in the y-axis. It would be parallel to your x-axis. So slope of 0 means it would be parallel to your x-axis. Now, fraction. So first I introduce a positive slope and a negative slope and 0. Now fraction. It's the same idea, but I would explain it this way though. I would better explain this actually. I would prefer to explain this. If we have a slope of 1 by 4, it means that for every 4 unit increase along the y-axis, there would be 1 unit change in the y-axis. Sorry, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So let's consider a point. This is the projection of this point onto the x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is ax plus 4. There would be 1 unit increase along the y-axis. So if this is ay, this is ay plus 1. And this line has a slope of 1 by 4, a positive slope. Correct? So there is 4 unit increase along the x-axis, but just 1 unit increase along the y-axis. So delta x over here is 4, while delta y over here is 1. And negative minus 1 by 4 would have been something like this. So this has a slope of minus 1 by 4. You can have any value, 3 by 4. There are quite a few, random 7 by 2. All this, just talk about whatever is in the numerator and denominator. Just relate them and you have your slope and graph and everything. Okay. Right. I hope you guys found this interesting. It has to be learned. There's no other way. You guys have to put some effort over here. Draw everything, take a graph sheet, cut it, draw it and paste it and all of that. So this is something I would request strongly for you guys to understand. Make use of it, make use of the notes. See to that you guys try and understand while writing. So please pause and have a look.